Well, we have an interconference affair lined up for you. Today as the Brooklyn Nets come in for this one. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Clippers hoping to give a strong showing here for their home crowd.
And they're 1-0 against them this season, and this is the final matchup. So a little bit of extra incentive tonight, knowing they have a chance for the season seed.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, whether it's 2 games or 20, you'd love to go unblemished against any opponent over the course of the season. Of course, the opposite is just as true. Getting swept is no fun at all.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Yep, that one goes in there.
This is really where Sabonis does some of his best work. He's a reliable scorer in the paint.
The try by Mitchell. Takes it out to Leonard. A 3-ball. And Bamba pulls it down. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. One of their big challenges tonight is to try and keep Donovan Mitchell's high wire act on the ground. Coach said if he gets a step at the rim, he's going to throw it down on us. We need to take away space whenever he tests the perimeter. It's going to take a team effort to slow Donovan down tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Fall. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. From outside, off the mark. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Bamba. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And it's Leonard missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Mitchell. And here is Bamba. Sabonis grabs the board.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Nets trail by 4. Doncic with the steal. And Leonard has it in the corner. Here's Sabonis. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Now, here's Mitchell. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Los Angeles leading by 6. And here's Doncic from the arc. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. The Clippers grab the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Got a hand on it. Sabonis inside. And he converts the layup. Sabonis has got 6 points.
Timeout called by the net.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Coming onto the court.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Coming on the floor for the Nets.
Nets trail by 8. Right wing. Siakam for 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. Here now, the Clippers. They're on a 10-2 run here. Deflects the pass from deep Washington. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Here's Doncic. Pass to Sabonis. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Bucket is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's rebounded by Doncic.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 1:38 left in the first. Siakam outside. Pass to Barnes. Over to the left wing. Doncic with the steal.
And, you know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over.
Now, here's Washington. He's still scoreless so far in this one. High arcing shot. Siakam's shot is off.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Washington. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Now we will line up for the Nets. Luke Kennard. Clippers take a timeout. Your Clippers pick.
Clippers leading by 14. And he drives in. Here's Fultz. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Banked in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 18.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
The first free throw is good. You've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
Nets trail by 20. Pass to Oubre. Clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game.
First team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Nets, Kelly Oubre Jr. At the line for two.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. To the right side. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And here's Brooklyn. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be game 4 of this 6-game road trip.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
For Brooklyn. Shooting 2.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
To the left wing. All sorts of time. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Mitchell with it. Leonard picks him up. The shot by Mitchell, no good. There's the drive. Bamba with the block.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Back to Mitchell. To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
With the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Take a timeout.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Green. Back to Doncic. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Doncic has got 6.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter. And, of course, Green's contributions go well beyond the numbers at this point.
Agreed. This is a guy who knows about winning, Greg. I mean, he's done it a number of places, multiple championship teams where he's played a significant role. And he brings that championship mindset to the locker room.
Here's Barnes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. When you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Here's Spencer. That shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Green, no luck.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually, he's money from deep.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
.144 left here in the second. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
To the inside. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Spencer. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He has 5.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Doncic. Good D by Thompson. Nets trailed by 12. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Barnes can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 12. Here's Doncic. It's good. The basket. He's now 5 for 9.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Assisted by
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Doncic, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you three, the revenge triple.
And we finished one half of basketball. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 12. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Leading by 12. Pass to Fall. And Bamba pulls it down. Now Oubre. 9 points in the game so far. Over Green. Oubre, good.
Kelly Oubre Jr.
Oubre's got the first field goal of the second half for Brooklyn.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you.
Substitution for the Clippers.
Doncic right side. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Bamba inside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing safe.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by.
Luke Kennard.
And here's Washington outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
But you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Los Angeles leading by 14. On the wing, Doncic. 19 points in the game. Shoots over Washington. Again, Los Angeles. just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And the layup's good off the glass.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Out to the right wing. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Leonard with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a free pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
When he's right, Clark, Oladipo can take over a game with this athleticism.
Well, you think about it, Kevin. This guy notched a 42-inch vertical at the draft combine. He's a really outstanding all-around athlete, a bit like Russell Westbrook in that regard, and he's got an aggressive streak in him as well.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Mitchell. They can't stop the run with that one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And here's Kennard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Oladipo has it in the corner. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Right block shot. It's deflected. There's the steal. Kennard on the wing. Not wasting any time in taking the shot and knocking it down. Kennard's got his first points in this one. Here's Doncic. It's tipped. For three, Mitchell. He's off on that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers. Here.
A new group in for the Nets. There's 1:54 left in the third. Here's Thompson. Barnes outside. Thompson in the post. And Thompson throws it down.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
Latrey. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Ingles can't get it to go.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. It puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
Barnes left side. A rebound by Washington. Right side Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game, but as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
No good on that one.
You know, it's easy to see why Leonard is so dominant as a defender. If you've ever seen the man's hands, the Claw nickname is not an exaggeration.
Thompson from long range. And that one is off. And so it's Los Angeles cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Mitchell with it. Now, here's Washington. Here's Mitchell. Bamba trying to break free. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And Fall gets it to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Leonard on the wing. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
And good that time.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Pass to Washington. Back to Leonard. Good.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
For three, Mitchell. Here's Bamba. And that one, good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Brooklyn with the ball. The drive by Mitchell. Oubre, left side. Pass to Bamba. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players. And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And Doncic, here we go. Bamba with the block. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Thompson. Hits the front of the rim and out.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Doncic. Bamba with the block. Thompson right side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He hits the second from the line. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You have to teach them the game. But they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
Thompson from long range. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Fall. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Fall's got 8 points in the quarter.
Timeout call.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Make some noise for T-shirt time. Substitution for your Clippers. Markelle Fultz.
Now Thompson. To the paint. Here's Bamba.
Mo Bamba.
And he banks in the layup.
Assist from.
Well, he's a very effective scorer from there. Bamba's excellent at using his size to his advantage.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Doncic has got 24 points.
2 minutes.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Butler. Bamba with the block. Drives to the hoop. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I think this speaks to Mamba's mobility, guys. He's showing how dangerous he can be when given space to operate.
Pass to Butler. Here's Fultz. Doncic left side. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And that's going to do it for the season series between these two teams. It's clear who had the better game plan and better execution, and that's why they'll finish up 2-0 against the Nets.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Thompson with it. Butler covering. Here's Mitchell. Oladipo with the block.
Cannot take Oladipo's athleticism lightly. One of the very best in the league as a 2-guard at blocking shots.
Down low. It's deflected. Here's Bamba. Comes up empty down low.
Brooklyn foul. Number 6. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely.